Hi, roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic War, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading these, not just riding the waves like some people do. If that's something you can appreciate, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist Sign of the Times. So that's what we're working on right now. How will you know you're on the right path? If that's something you want to know more about, that's what we're about to get into. How will you know you're on the right path? Things are about to get really easy for you. I feel like that's one way you'll know. Right. If you feel like you're kind of moving towards the top, like this top energy, or being above, some people call it up energy, like you're constantly moving up, even like stretching your arms up or looking up, because I feel like that's where you're headed. So you're going to see signs of your alignment kind of focusing on your crown chakra, maybe your third eye for some people, or just that all your energy is moving up. So we got a couple cards that fell. This came out, unstable came out, and what else? Elegant came out. So with this unstable energy, I feel like for some of y'all, just like the way the cards dropped, that could be significant. Like as you rise up, you may notice that people around you are falling, but that could also just be an illusion. Or yeah, like when a train is moving one place and it seems like the whole background is moving backwards, but really you're moving forward. That's what I feel like is gonna basically be a sign for you that you're moving in the right path, when all of your environment seems to be going down, or people are falling, or if this is making sense. It's not like you're wishing this on people, but it's just because you're focused on a positive, they're constantly focused on negative, or they just haven't reached that setting of being positive or valuing positivity. You're gonna really notice the meltdowns that people are having around you, but this is not gonna last for a long time, because I feel like very soon you're gonna be around people who are in your same energy. So that could be considered a flaky energy, because you don't stick around for the nonsense. And then we have gullible coming up. I feel like this gullibility is speaking on the fact that you are manifesting and you're willing to accept positive affirmations, compliments, things that are helping you to manifest. So that could be gullible, like you believe everything. I don't know which is worse, believing in everything or not believing in nothing. So I feel like that's what that could be clarifying, that you are manifesting. Yeah, Two of Grains. Yeah, something that you're working on. So that could be the path that you're creating for yourself. You gave your all at some point that could have caused you to be unstable, but I feel like you planted a seed of being the giver. For some people, it's better to give than to receive, but with this playlist, we've just been talking about being in a receiving mode. So you could be the one receiving from this person who gave their all, someone who invested in you. You're gonna know you're on the right path when you can give back to that person, someone who invested in you. You're gonna see them being blessed because of something that you've done, and they're very grateful for the chance to invest in you. We have Judgment here, clarifying elegant. I definitely feel like someone's looks are being judged. Maybe you're doing something to maintain your physical appearance or your curb appeal in some way. You could be getting some remodeling done in your home, exchanging your car, like trading in your car for something more luxurious, or getting your hair done in some ways, or changing your wardrobe. For some of y'all, that could be a sign that you're on the right path, when you really start to focus on your physical attributes, or just doing things like getting facials and things like that, because you're really concerned about how you look and how you appear. And what's flaky about this energy, I feel like when it comes to your manifestations, is that you're really focused on yourself. That's how you know you're on the right path, when you stop stumbling around you and recognize that this is a race. There's a time and a place for helping people to the finish line, and a race is not it. It looks good in the video, it's heartfelt and humane, but it's a race. So there's other people around that can pick up the people who fall by the wayside. And I feel like you'll know you're on the right path when you're really focused and you're not trying to impress anybody. You have King of Candles here. With this gullibility, it could be knowing when someone is just trying to tickle your ears and flatter you and trying to tag along. Um, there could be someone in your life who, with this King of Wands, be someone who feels like you should appreciate them and love them just because of their ability to possibly make you feel good. And you have Queen of Wands here. They just assume that you have a lack in your life or a void that needs to be filled. But I feel like maybe even they're the ones that's gullible if that's what they believe, because I feel like you're definitely protected and safe and you have enough to satisfy your needs. I'm seeing someone who is brilliant and talented and independent. You could also be controlling. You seem like you have control over your environment and you're not really concerned about others. With this Four of Earth here, I feel like you're someone who can meditate on the energies within yourself and not be kind of thrown off by what's going on around you. Yeah, that's the path here. Someone who's self-centered and focused. You may need to rest or take a vacation. If this is something you're doing, then that's a sign that you're on the right path, because the more you work, the more sleep you need. So also, yeah, with this King of Wands energy or King of Candles, I feel like this person's candle has been blown out a long time ago and they just think that they're this fiery, passionate entity when they're really not. So it's actually really easy to avoid any distractions. And as I say distractions, worth celebrating. So I feel like sometimes it's good to be distracted, even when with this Four of Air. Like taking a rest is good, hanging out with friends is good, but focusing on energy that isn't really conducive to your success, that's what you're leaving behind. I feel like that's where the gullibility comes from. Like realizing that you have a choice to focus on whatever you want to focus on. Nobody is controlling you, not the way they think. And then you have Three of Air. Even if for some of y'all it could be a chance to really focus on your own feelings about a past relationship or maybe a previous breakup or something that hurt your feelings. You have the luxury of mending whatever wounds those are without feeling like you have to be tough. Okay, so you have great sadness that will heal with time. I feel like that's a sign that you're on your path, because you're starting to heal old wounds that you didn't really have time to think about because you were constantly in a state of defense. And then you have the Four of Fire here as a celebration. Like you have a chance to dance, be happy, feel life, and feel safe. You also feel like there's other people around you who can celebrate with you, because Four of Fire is coming out right next to Three of Air. The sad and depressed and lonely energy is very prevalent around you, but you can be happy around sad people. And in the past, maybe you saw people who were like this, who were very happy at a time where it seemed like we should all be sad because this person is sad and they clearly control the earth. But now it's like they don't control anything and their feelings are only their feelings. Yeah, you can laugh. And you can be the only one laughing if nobody else wants to break away from that depression. Even if you're sitting alone, just having a cup of tea in your own yard, focusing on your own flowers, you're not concerned about the neighbors who are mad about their life and always mad about their life. So I feel like that's a huge plus, that you're on the right path when you can just mind your business. That's such a gift, because it doesn't matter where you are, unless you're in the complete wilderness and you've got 100 acres to build on, you're going to have to deal with other people, and chances are they're not on the same page as you. And actually, you want it to be that way. You don't want people feeding off of your energy, only happy because you're happy. They don't have any personality of their own. But if they are sad or happy or angry or whatever the case, you don't want to have to feed off of their energy either. Like, you want that separation. I mean, I don't know which is worse, to be around people who are constantly happy and celebrating when you're dealing with some stuff from the past and working through some trauma or a breakup or something like that. Which is worse? You being happy, having to deal with people who are not, or people who are happy and don't care about your problems. I don't know. I feel like you being happy is always the better option. With this Eight of Fire, there's a lot coming towards you, and you have a choice to accept it into your life. I just see a swarm of birds. That's why I feel like this energy of shaking it off and just having the option of movement in that way. Like, you don't have to pretend like you weren't attacked. You were attacked and you don't care. You were attacked and it didn't affect you, and just move in that pattern. That's how I feel like you're getting closer to your journey, closer to your destination, and you're definitely on the right path. So if that's something you're resonating with, let me know in the comments section. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the playlist. It's called Sign of the Times. So there may be some other things resonating with you in those videos. I definitely look forward to having you, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.